Well, we have a significant update in the ongoing trial of Sean Diddy Combs. The jurors have reached a decision on 4 charges, but remain deadlocked on the most serious one. The jury in Sean Combs' high-profile criminal trial will return to deliberation today after reaching a deadlock on the most serious charge of racketeering conspiracy, while arriving at a decision on the 4 lesser counts. These include 2 counts each of sex trafficking and transportation with intent to engage in prostitution. However, none of the verdicts are final, and jurors may change their decisions until the official announcement is made in court. However, in a note to the judge, the panel of 12 jurors, comprising 8 men and 4 women, stated that they were deeply divided on the racketeering charge, saying, "We have jurors with unpersuadable opinions on both sides." Judge Subramanian, addressing the jury earlier, reminded them that they are the sole and exclusive judges of the facts and must base their decision only on the evidence presented during this trial. This includes testimony from over 30 witnesses and numerous court exhibits. Not only that, but he also stressed that his rulings throughout the trial should not be interpreted as influencing their verdict and urged them to remain impartial and free from bias. Sean Combs was arrested last September after a sweeping federal sex trafficking investigation, which included raids on his properties. He has since pleaded not guilty to all charges, but for now, the ongoing deliberations will continue to determine whether the jury can reach a unanimous verdict or if a mistrial on the racketeering charge is imminent. Well, we head back to Europe, which is continuing to swelter as an exceptionally early summer heatwave grips the continent, forcing countries to shut schools, issue red alerts and brace for record temperatures. Millions across France, Spain, Italy and Germany are feeling the strain, with heat-exposed workers especially vulnerable as conditions worsen. Health authorities and employers in Germany are warning that outdoor workers and vulnerable communities could suffer heat exhaustion or worse as temperatures push towards new highs. One major factor behind this punishing heat is a record sea surface temperatures in the Mediterranean. Claire Nullis, spokesperson for the World Meteorological Organization, says the situation is like a land heat wave playing out at sea. It's the equivalent of a land heat wave. The Mediterranean Sea is suffering a pretty extreme marine heat wave right now, and that tends to reinforce the extreme temperatures over land areas. That's from Nullis in a briefing. Meanwhile, the United Nations Weather Agency has called the European heatwave exceptionally early and warned that such extreme events will only become more common as climate change accelerates. Scientists say the unusual timing and intensity of this heat spell underscored the urgent need for cities and governments to adapt. Urban infrastructure, emergency services and public health measures will have to keep pace as Europe braces for a hotter, more unpredictable future. Let's listen in to what Claire Nullis, the spokesperson for the World Meteorological Organization, has had to say.
What is exceptional, and I would stress exceptional but not unprecedented, is the time of year. You know, we are 1st of July and we are seeing episodes of extreme heat which normally we would see later on. Why is it happening? Various reasons. One of them is that sea surface temperatures in the Mediterranean are
Well, that's all we have time for, but we will continue to bring you more of the latest breaking news from across